How's it going, everyone? It's Yelnifo here. So today we're going to go a bit more retro. We're going to look at a dating video from the 1940s. Videos like these have aged terribly because in retrospect they're so politically incorrect and so dated. So we're going to see how this one holds up.
Yes, Mom, I've got it.
First of all, have you ever put so much gel in your hair that it looks like a penis? He's got two different heads of hair on one head. This is incredible.
What's that?
What on earth does high teen mean? Is it going to be full of teenagers smoking weed? Like, you know, every carnival?
One couple. That means a date.
Quick maths!
Not like just going around with the crowd. Just me and the girl.
I already want to punch this guy. He wants a girlfriend so that he can go to a fucking carnival. Imagine going on Tinder just to find someone to go on a firework display with.
Well, that's all right. Only, what girl? Who?
How do you choose a date?
Swipe right.
Whose company would you enjoy? Well, one thing you can consider is looks.
Wow, a public information thing is literally saying to pick the hottest person, not even trying to be subtle.
Woody thought of Janice and how good-looking she was. He'd really have to rate to date somebody like her. Yes, he'd enjoy that, except, well, it's too bad Janice always acts so superior and bored. She'd make a fellow feel awkward and inferior.
I love how narrow-minded this is. They act like there's a Janice in every single town that would make everyone feel this way. This is the only Janice I know who would be a nightmare to date.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Well, perhaps someone who doesn't feel superior. There's Betty, and yet it just doesn't seem as if she'd be much fun.
This is horrible. You gave her a screen time of about 3 fucking seconds before hand-waving her aside. At least hear her out. God, imagine the casting call for this. Girl needed to play boring person who sits in a chair for 3 seconds.
What about Anne?
Well, there you are, guys. She's eating candy floss. She's got to be the one. I swear to God, I feel like I'm playing a Pokemon game. These 3 girls are just Bulbasaur, Charmander and Squirtle. It's trying to tell me which one is the best starter.
Anne. She knows how to have a good time, and how to make the fellow with her relax, have fun too.
She's eating a candy floss. This narrator has very low standards of fun.
So Woody decided he'd ask Anne for this first date. But just how should he ask her? And what if she refused?
If she refuses, accept a decision. End of story.
No, it won't be easy asking for that first date.
Well, Woody, hi.
Hi.
I have never seen a higher pair of trousers in the history of my existence.
Hi, Ed. What you doing? Just thinking. Don't work too hard.
Jesus Christ, this dialogue makes George Lucas look like Quentin Tarantino. Also, why does everyone here look like Elvis?
Ed, is this private?
He's on the phone, you greased up incel.
Oh, Mom, is it all right with you if I have a date Saturday night?
Ugh, my chest hurts.
Night?
Well, of course, you generally go out on Saturdays.
Hello, may I speak to Mary, please?
But, Mom, this is different. A date. I haven't asked her yet.
You thought about 3 different girls and you decided one was cool because you pictured her eating candy floss. I know you're just assuming this will happen. This guy's a prick.
Yes. But I'd like to take Aunt Davis to the High Teen Carnival.
Oh, Anne's a nice girl, but a date? Well, you're rather young.
I honestly can't tell if this kid is 13 or 18. You know what, these phones seem like a nightmare, but they still call someone quicker than Siri. I have to shout "Hey Siri" about 5 times. The one time Siri activates!
Anne? Well, how about a date? Well,
really? No thanks, Woody.
Oh, well she said no. Ho-hum, end of story.
Well, Well, suppose he did it this way.
What do you mean, suppose? No means no, for fuck's sake.
Hi, Ann. What you doing Saturday night?
Well, I guess I'm busy.
Oh, yeah? Any chance of giving him the brush off for me?
The fucking nerve of this guy! You know what, if this works, I might just ring Amy Adams and ask if she's happy to chuck her husband to the side for me.
Well, of all the nerve!
Oh wow, at least someone in this video agrees with me. But if you thought of two techniques and they don't work, surely this isn't right? Please?
Hi, Ann. Hi, Judy. What are you doing? Why aren't you the inquisitive little sister?
She asked what you were doing. You say that as if she's never asked that before. Also, thank you for the exposition about her being your sister, because that wasn't at all obvious.
I'm getting ready for my date tonight with Woody. Oh, he's nice.
No, he isn't.
A date, huh? What'll you do? Go to some fancy place for dinner? No, silly.
That wasn't an unreasonable question, as if going out for a meal is something people have never done on a date.
Mom! Mom! Do we have any cleaning fluid? There's a spot on my coat.
Goodness.
Oh my god! His dad is a mix of Hitler and Ricky Gervais. It just gets better and better.
Goodness, you know we have some. Oh, here, let me.
No, I'll do it.
That's it, son. Look your best. Your first date is mighty important.
Yeah.
I love that Adolf Gervais is trying to be genuine saying this, but it's one of the most sarcastic sounding sentences I've ever heard.
Dad, were you excited the night of your first date?
No, son, I was pissed. Season 2 of Black Mirror had just been put on Netflix and I wanted to stay and watch it, but your mother said her parents weren't home and however many years later, you were born.
I sure was.
So was I. I took my date seriously. A date was a major event. Why, the night of my first date, my date had a flat tire and he was an hour late. And he didn't even bother to call me.
Well, he was stranded in the middle of nowhere with a flat tyre in the 1940s. It's not like he could just whip out his iPhone and say, hey, got a flat tyre, going to be an hour late.
Your mother lost all interest in him after she met me.
I mean, how could she resist the law of a man who not only conquered half of Europe, but also wrote and starred in hit shows such as The Office and Extras?
Say, I'll have to run.
Me too. See you later.
I'll have to run goes upstairs. Is he scared of going in the same direction as someone he said bye to? If so, fair enough. No date is worth that pain. I have no idea why, but the way he took that bite genuinely offended me.
How do you say goodnight? Perhaps...
Jesus Christ! I've never seen someone going for a kiss that aggressively. Fuck you now!
Don't, please.
Oh my god! She's just so disappointed in him.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Or it could go this way.
Well, so long.
I mean, that's better than launching yourself towards her at the speed of light.
So let's try saying goodnight again. One more way.
Well, it's getting late.
Yes, it is. I'd ask you in for a bite to eat if it weren't so late. Let's plan to get home in time for a sandwich or something next time.
Say, that sounds good. I'll call you next week.
Will you? Well, thanks so much. I had loads of fun.
So did I.
Good night, Woody.
Night, Ann.
I don't think this guy's the only Woody in town anymore. Anyway, I hope that helped make you lot understand how dating works. I mean, pretty much nothing happened at all, so I feel like I've wasted my time. I'm just amazed the video doesn't talk about having a wank when you get home. Anyway, see you soon, guys.